Evening, boys and girls. It's time for our force experimental design. Today we will be testing the question, does the surface on which a ball is dropped affect the number of times it bounces? The variables that we will change in this experiment are the type of surface on which we bounce the ball. We will bounce the ball on a wood floor, a tile floor, and a carpet floor. The variable that we will measure is the number of times the ball bounces. The variables that we will keep the same are the type of ball we use to bounce, as well as the type of force that we apply to drop the ball. Once you decide what your variables are, it's really easy to determine what materials you need. Remember those different surfaces? Those will be one of the materials. We will need a wooden floor, a tile floor, and a carpet floor. We will also need a ball that we can use, as well as one person. Remember, if we use multiple people, we are going to change another variable. We also need to make sure we determine how we will count the ball and the number of times it bounces. I drop a rubber ball with the same amount of force on different surfaces, then the number of times the ball will bounce will change because different surfaces have different amounts of friction on the ball. We're going to test the ball on the tile floor. Okay, I'm going to notice that I'm dropping it from the same height. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And notice how each time it keeps hitting on something, but we're going to try it one more time. Make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now we're going to test it on carpet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, do it again 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. That one didn't stay on the carpet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you conduct the experiment, remember to record your data. This can be done in a diagram, a table, or even just writing out what happens. Think about your experiment and how you will conduct it and which one would be the best way. For this experiment, I designed a table. Just like in reading, a conclusion comes at the end. This is where I look at my data from my experiment and decide if my hypothesis was correct. Using these pointers as guidelines for writing your conclusion, here is my conclusion. In my investigation, I was testing whether or not the type of surface affected the number of times a ball would bounce. I bounced a ball on 3 different surfaces: wood, tile, and carpet. Based on my data, I noticed that the wood floor caused the ball to bounce more times. In second place was the tile floor, and finally was the carpet. Based on this data, my hypothesis was correct. The type of surface does change the number of times the ball bounces, and it's because of friction. Friction is the rubbing against things caused by their different surface types.